Fantasy Goats, how are you guys doing? Welcome to Friday Night Mock Draft. I am so ready to mock. I'm ready to get my mock on. Got a fire show for you, and so let's get going. Right on. How do y'all like that fire intro, man? Hope everybody's doing good. To my right, the big dog, the man with $1 million laugh, Mr. JX Sports. How you doing today, brother?
I'm doing good, man. I'm kind of blown away.
Or you want to run through the wall, right?
Yeah, right. Yeah, I'm ready to go.
All right,
uh,
man.
yeah, I'm
Let's,
doing good.
good deal. Well,
Yes,
let's get our
sir.
mock on then, man. We got a full room. We'll take a look after the draft and see how look at some people's teams and stuff. And so let's get going. Let's get
Yeah, for
going.
sure. Let's go ahead and get it started.
Yeah, it's funny. I'm in the middle of doing that. The Dynasty Pulse Dynasty League startup, and I realized that I have gotten to the point where I've done so much redraft and best ball that I forgot how to draft Dynasty. So now I'm trying to reconfigure my mind.
Yeah, it kind of happens like that when you're flopping back and forth,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. I don't
Yep,
mind.
sniper, I'm at too.
Yeah, I'm enjoying the league. I made a couple maybe questionable trades, but we'll see. I'm not too mad. Not too mad. All right.
Go here. Chase, of course, Bijan, Saquon, CD.
It's always the same, isn't it? Yeah, get my boy Gibbs.
Usually,
Gibbs. So did you see that Decker, the left tackle, was put on the pup list today?
I did not see that.
Yeah. So the guard who retired?
Oh, Center Frank Ragnow,
Yeah. Was he retired.
you're
So now
tired.
Decker, and then they lost Zeiter in free agency.
Yep.
That's it's going to be interesting how that all plays out. Even though if I remember right, if they're put on the pub right now, they could be taken off before the season
Yeah.
and start because
Yeah.
Ayuk and Pearsall both were put on the pub today too.
Yeah, that's a big blow for me. Because the last time we were on, I was saying like, oh well, with so and so, who was it? With Juwan Jennings, the contract that tells me that I should be all over Ricky Pearsall. But I mean, now I don't want to draft any 49 wide receiver, honestly.
Well, and then remember Demarcus Robinson signed with them too, and he's serving a 3 game suspension because of his DI to start the season.
Exactly.
So man, that well, I mean, it's wait to see what happens with them. But man, the Jacob Calmy might be something to look at now, just a stash.
Definitely should be all over Kittle.
Yeah, or yeah, Kittle too. All right, and then we have the Rasheed Rice and Addison news break this week. Just weird, 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 man. Start the season.
Um, uh, I don't know if it's weird. So the Rashi Rice thing, I mean, um, some people have their opinions about it, but I think he got off fairly easy
Yeah,
for what he did. And even with the NFL, it looks like he may be potentially getting off easy. There's been reports early, that he may miss 2 to 4 games. Like, I think that's so light, So, I mean, Addison, off of that, I don't think Addison misses a game. If it's any, maybe it's one.
yeah. No, I think he'll. I think I read that he'll get at least 3 because this is his second offense.
Okay, maybe.
So I mean, these NFL players need to learn how to get a driver. I don't know why teams don't why teams don't get higher drivers for him.
I mean, they probably do. It's just it's it's like if you have a car and I hire a driver for you. I mean, are you going to take the drive? You're probably not. Like it's just kind of no, I can do things myself. Like I don't need that. But yeah, I mean, you would think, yeah, just get a driver, take
Yeah.
an Uber, do that. But yeah, it just doesn't seem that easy for a lot of guys.
I mean, well, and if you think about, it, I mean, when I was younger, it wasn't that easy for my ass, but we didn't have that luxury, and I wasn't making millions and millions of dollars either.
Yeah,
You know, and I couldn't imagine the fines right now for DUIs. I mean, back when in the '90s, they were like $10,000. So I imagine they're probably two or three times the amount right now.
yeah,
Which then again,
right.
they're making all that money, so it's just chicken scratch to them too. So
Yeah, but that still doesn't mean you should, potentially risk your life for others.
yeah,
Just because a car can go 160 miles per hour doesn't mean you drive it that fast.
yeah,
So
yeah, no kidding. All right, so how's this draft looking? We got Genty going at 11. Of course, I went. It's man. What up, Darren? How you doing, brother? To pay, he's in our the Baby Goats Invitational, so he's going to watch the draft, and then because he's going, this is his first season playing fantasy football. He's in league that for the beginners, for beginners and moderate beginners. All right. I seem to be going in a lot of the drafts, even in the dynasty draft. I went running back heavy to begin. I don't know. It seems to be working out. You know, I think part of the reason is because the running back class is so strong, and you can get freaking wide receivers, good wide receivers in third and fourth and fifth round too. So
yeah, I'm a big running backs first guy. Just because there's there's a serious gap between the elite guys and the middle guys.
yeah,
Um, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 guys already drafted. Any one of these 12 guys could in the world be running back one.
oh yeah,
And then after this, it's like a shot in the dark at it, right?
yeah,
So I'm big on getting one or two of these guys as early as possible.
yeah. It's funny because doing doing the dynasty draft that I'm in, the ADP is so different from like doing a redraft or
Hmm.
doing a best ball or doing even like a keepers league. It's so different, man. And I'm now catching on to it and stuff. Thank goodness. I'm a I'm a big fan of Garrett Wilson because we've talked about that on the Fantasy Ghost show. I think he's gonna eat well this year.
Oh yeah, he's gonna be the number one target on the team. He should be Justin's safety blanket, but
Yeah.
I honestly I think it might be Mason Taylor. Like I'm really big on Mason Taylor in that offense,
Yeah,
but
I agree.
Garrett's also going to be the big play guy, and like I said, he's a de facto wide receiver one there, so he should be able to put something decent together this year.
The I was talking about the draft. My last two picks were Jack Betch, and I skipped going to Kobe Myers, which hurt my heart. And then I went Khalil Shakir.
Khalil Shakir, okay.
Yeah, because I listened to the other goats. When the goats men speak, you gotta listen. You
Hey
know.
man, listen, I'm here to give the light sometimes, and I'm really big on Shakir, and man, like it, you can just see it, man. You can see it, like his breakout's coming, and it's gonna come in a big way, and it should be this year when it happens.
I hope so. It will help my team, my dynasty team. So right now I'm sitting at Barkley, Bucky Irving, and Henderson are my running backs, and I have a CD Lamb,
Mm,
Trey Harris, T Higgins, Shakir, and uh, Betch.
mm.
And I got Ingram as my tight end, and then I have Penix, Stafford, and Goff as my quarterbacks.
Love it. Love it.
Yeah. All right. See how we looking here. Woo! We got a wide receiver stat going. I love how different everybody draft.
Hmm. I'm just trying to see if there's any crazy ones. I don't see any crazy ones, but Brees Brees that high is something that we haven't seen very familiar.
No.
Um, I think Honcho said something about how big he is on Brees, and I
Yeah.
think we're all pretty big on Brees. But usually we've seen him in mocks and also some drafts go at value. But I have no problem with him going to 2.9.
No, neither do I. It's like even just because one thing too is we don't know what the rushing upside. I mean, we know he has rushing upside, but what we do know is he has the receiving upside.
Exactly.
Kyron Williams went in the third, kind of where he usually goes. A little bit of a reach for me here. No, I'm going to go. I'll just go. Still not sure. Still not sure how the Bears wide receiver room is going to shake out. I'm a big Odonze guy, but a lot of the talking heads out there still think that DJ Moore is going to be wide receiver one.
Yep.
Maybe to start the season, but I don't know if it's going to end up that way. Does that make sense?
No, for sure. Um, I don't know if you saw today, but Luther Burden,
I
he
saw
he got
something.
his fully guaranteed deal today.
Did he?
So
So did
yeah,
Henderson.
was it fully guaranteed too?
Yep, his was
Okay.
fully guaranteed too. So you got Jack Betch signed today. Trey Harris signed yesterday. I think Terrence Ferguson for the Rams still needs to sign.
Yeah, he still needs to sign.
I think
I think RJ Harvey signed too.
yeah, he signed yesterday too.
Yeah.
It is. It is. It is hard, Mr. Magic, to decide between hero wide receiver and hero running back. But at least like if you go hero wide receiver, you can get some quality running backs in the fourth, fifth, sixth round. You can double up on like a Armande Hampton and Henderson in like the fifth and the sixth round, and that's a solid start too for running backs
Yeah.
because they could end up being hero running backs. We don't know yet. I mean, we suspect that's what it's going to be.
So we see another reach by Omarion Hampton. Um,
As I was speaking,
yeah, I mean, another guy who's going to probably go this high now. Omarion Hampton wasn't going this high
yeah,
2 weeks ago. He
yeah,
wasn't. He was a sixth round pick, a seventh round pick. Like now, he could be going up with the news with Najee.
yeah, on the NFI, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I wanted to pick Jameson Williams, but I'm trying to. I'm trying not to have too many people on the same team. I used to be really big on like having one or two people, like a quarterback, a wide receiver, or running back, wide receiver on my team. But I kind of gotten away from that a little bit. So
Oh man, I don't like the position I'm in. I'll stack. I'll stack.
Still no tight ends yet, huh? Or did Bowers go yet?
Bowers went early.
Did he?
Mm, there.
Trying to see. Oh yeah, he went
Yeah.
second round, and that's a good spot for him too. It's a good spot for him. I I passed on him in the dynasty draft because I was talking to Shepard and it's like, man, I got to stand on my word. I got to stand on what I say. Otherwise, I'm just false.
I
Just
mean,
false.
every dynasty that I've been in, that I'm on the back half. So like if I'm picks 6 to 12, I
Yeah.
take Bowers. I take Bowers at that point.
If things fall right, I got Ingram. I'm going to target Chike Ogawango.
Are you talking about Tennessee?
Yeah.
Oh, Chig Okonkwo. I got you.
Yeah. Chike. I'm going to target him and target Aranda Gatson.
Nice, yeah. I like Rondé Gabbard a lot.
And I need to get another quarterback, a rookie. So I'm either going to target Will Howard or Ewers.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, definitely Will Howard if you can, if it makes sense.
Even if I put him on a practice squad.
Yeah, taxi. Yeah, I just don't see the way for Quinn to really get on the field because he has to go through two guys. I'm even talking about like for the future.
Right.
I think
Yeah.
if Miami's bad enough, they may just get rid of Tua and kind of start all over again.
Oh, that'd be interesting. And so, what team do you think would take a chance on him?
Um, really,
Oh, you got come on
again,
home, come on home, Devontae.
it's gonna be a lot of teams that need quarterbacks next year.
Yeah,
You never know until the year's over.
true. But what team would actually take a chance on a possible head injury and then him be done?
I mean, you'd be
If they,
surprised.
yeah, if that would happen, then they'd have to do like a 1 year contract for less money. Otherwise, that's not money well spent.
I mean, let's be devil's advocate. Let's say the Anthony Richardson doesn't work. That'll
Mhm.
be one team right there. Because I don't think Daniel Jones is going to work either.
No,
So neither of them work. That could be a destination. Let's say Geno Smith is just over. His age is finally caught up to him. Let's say that. That could be a spot. Same thing, knocking on wood. But let's say Stafford. What if he's
Oof.
it happens? It's not. I
No,
don't want
I
it
know,
to.
I know.
But like, what if that? I mean, it really Seattle. I know they have
Well,
Jalen
Seattle's
Milroe.
got Jalen Milroe though.
Yeah, I mean, even with that, I mean, let's say Sandro doesn't work, Jalen Milroe's not really making strides. That could be a spot. So I mean, it could be anything for anybody. You know, it's going to unfold itself as the season goes.
All right, this draft is going pretty good. I just saw a question about um, oh, Pacheco's healthy right now. Same with CMC. That's like rolling your dice on your draft. It's just yeah. I'm not taking a chance on either one of them. And I love Ingram. I love Evan Ingram. He's one of my favorite tight ends to grab. You can grab him late too. I think after the big three go. The big three, big four go. The drop off isn't that bad, but it's bad. Does that make sense? Because we don't know what the volume will look like for Ingram, but I think it's going to be pretty good.
Yeah, I think it's pretty good. Like you said, besides the big three, the consistent guys, it really can be anywhere, any week. Um, I don't understand why the fantasy community is so high on Sam Laporta, it's not making sense to me.
No,
It's not making sense to me.
damn it. There goes my guy. I'll reach for Ingram. I'm not afraid.
Yeah,
I wanted
that was definitely
Hawkinson.
reach, man.
I wanted Hawkinson. I like Hawkinson too. He's going to be. He might get the second most targets on the team because we know that what we always say. I know he's not a rookie, but this is his first year starting, and
Mm-hmm.
tight ends are rookie's best friend.
Absolutely. I want to know if FFB shot caller here is going to go with his 6 wide receiver. Let's see what happens here.
Oh snap! Huh? That's we had one of the guys in our dynasty draft went quarterback.
Hey, 6 for 6.
Nice. Olave scares me, man. He's him and Tua. If they get one more head injury, they might be out. But that's one of those risk reward kind of plays or picks.
What's we got here?
All right.
Okay, let me see.
Where'd Henderson go? Yeah, please hit the like, hit the subscribe, hit the notification so you know when our shows come up.
And tell you, man, it's just like clockwork. I always get my guy. Like I always get him.
Who's that?
I'm gonna draft him in every single draft, and he comes right to me every
You know
time.
what? And that's how I am with Trey Harris. Just every draft he comes to me, and I'm not scared, especially with Mike Williams being retired now.
Absolutely, yeah. His ADP should be a lot higher than, of course, what we've been seeing it. So,
Yeah.
I mean, if you got him before, you probably got a severe discount.
Okay. I don't know what I'm doing here. We'll see. We'll see what I'm gonna do. Some point I gotta pick a quarterback. Still trying. Where'd Henderson go to? What round?
Henderson went in the 5th round.
Okay,
To,
that's
yeah, to
that seems
Bryce.
about fourth, fifth, and sixth round seems to be a landing spot for him.
Yep, in that range.
Yeah.
All right, FFB. Let's see. Are we going 7 for 7?
Yeah, Darren, I'll hook up, and then when I get off the show, then I'll hit you up I'll DM you on the X machine, and we can we'll talk about it, and then like I said, we could do a mock draft this weekend, then help you walk you through it and stuff. And of course, remember our draft when we do it's gonna be a slow draft, so it won't go as fast. It's gonna be a 4-hour draft, so you can okay. Mahomes coming home. Come home,
No,
Marino.
all jokes aside, um, FFB has one of the best hero wide receiver starts you probably could get. And then he got probably one of the best hero wide receiver running backs you could get.
Yeah.
I think DeAndre Swift has the opportunity to be a running back one this year. He's the only running back in
100%.
Chicago. It can happen.
Hey, Mel, I have 2 spots open in the starting league. Just simple spot, simple scoring. If you're interested, let me know. I'll send you a link. And it's free too. Baby Goes Invitational. All right. Damn. Are you drafting? Are you still going to take a chance on Junkins and draft him?
I am going to draft him, but it won't be before round 15.
Right.
Because if everything clears up, I can't run the risk of losing him on waivers, but I will take him at round 15.
Oh, Josh Downs was my other. I went Josh Downs and uh, Khalil Shakir.
You okay? I was reading that you picked Downs, but you're hoping for Adams.
Yeah, he went right before me. Higgins,
But
Jaden Higgins, and Devontae Adams went right before me, and that's probably a better pick because of the age.
yeah, I mean, I love Josh Downs. He's really 24 years old. 24
Yeah,
years old. Has potential to be that wide receiver one. You that's a great consolation prize.
yeah, yeah. I agree.
Ooh, Cam Scatterbo sighting.
Well, yeah. Henderson, I think Henderson could turn into a 3 down back, the third a 3 down back for New England. It might not happen right away, but it'll happen sooner than later. So yeah, if you guys can grab Henderson, just especially with his receiving upside and his explosiveness, oh yeah, he could be a league winner easily. All right. John Smith. Who's goat? You like Johnu, huh? I don't know if I'm taking any of the Steelers tight ends. They all scare me. Just like we talk about the Bills tight ends.
Any team you're liking here so far?
I like. All right. I like me some Pollard. Um, they're all pretty solid, man.
See, I am. Ooh, oh man, this is tough.
You know, I Godwin makes me nervous. I'm not sure about Cup. I'm not sure about Diggs. Ayuk. You would think that their ADPs would drop, but maybe they won't drop that fast.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you're speaking about it right now. Yeah, this is the San Francisco 49er wide receiver range right here.
Yeah.
Like I said, I was alluded to it earlier this week, but I think I'm skipping everybody at 8, 9, and 10. I'm skipping Ayuk. I'm skipping Jennings. I'm skipping Pearsall. I don't think
So
I'm taking any of these guys anymore.
Juwan Jennings already went. So who took Juwan Jennings?
Is that Thayer?
Where?
So
Where do we?
two picks after Sieg.
Okay. I like the fact that he said that he's going to play. He still wants a new contract, but he's going to play, go to the training camp. You know that Hussein. What do you think of your Niners?
I mean, I'll definitely 1,000% take Godwin right here. Yeah, I don't know why he was sitting for so long.
I don't know. Um, like I've said on the show too, his injury makes me nervous.
All right, all right, got to. I guess I have to. I guess I have to. I will take. I will take. I will take. Nope,
No,
I'm not. I'm not gonna do that.
random post. No, we aren't. I'm on. I'm in California, and is dinner's calling my name, and so is a cold Coors Light. Coors Light's calling my name a little bit harder. So, but we'll be doing this next Friday. So, make sure you like and subscribe, hit the notification so you know when we are doing it. All right. I got somebody I want, so hopefully he comes. I've gotten him in a lot of the drafts, especially best ball. Do you play best ball, don't you?
Yeah, I usually play some. I usually play some basketball. I'm
You-
more of a. I'm more of a season long parlay kind of guy opposed to basketball guys. But
Right, right.
I do tend to do some basketball.
Speaking of parlays and DFS, wait when the season hits. DFS Daddy and I will be back doing the DFS show. We will guide you on how to make some money. Money,
Yes.
money, money. What best ball do you play? What
Like what platform?
yeah.
Just underdog.
Yeah, I just started playing underdog this year. I kind of just gone in between any all the different little tournaments and played. I play fast draft
Mm-hmm.
and then drafters. So eventually I'll figure out which ones I like the best and just go there. And there's my guy. I love me some Tyler Warren.
So do I. I do too. I was thinking about taking him, but I like Josh Downs a little more.
Oh yeah, if Josh Downs had been there, I would grab him too. I would grab
Yeah.
him. All right. I kind of like this team. I'm not, I'm so used to either drafting in the bottom three or in the top three.
Mm-hmm.
That's why, hey, if you guys are in a league and it hasn't started and hasn't had draft positions picked, do a couple mocks in different spots. It'll help. It'll help. It'll help to see where players might end. Um, a lot of times it doesn't really work out the way you think it's going to work out, but still gives you an idea of where players might go. And plus, you can do different strategies. You can do start with three wide receivers and do running back. You can do three running backs. You can go running back, wide receiver, tight end, quarterback, and then fill out the rest of your roster. So it's a good way to just try different things.
Yeah, and I think that's the best thing about mocks, right? They don't mocks are a great indicator of how things could go.
Yeah.
More realistically, you can try different strategies and not count. I mean, I think when we forget about playing fantasy football, it just equates to everything else. Practice makes perfect.
Yeah.
The more you do things, the easier it'll be when it's game time. I'm big on doing mocks and trying different strategies while doing it.
Yeah. 100%.
Even and some people and even do this. Like some people will think you're trolling or whatever, but Pick a spot and just pick someone that you would never pick. At the end of the draft, you never know what your whole draft could look like. So,
Oh,
and
that's a good idea. Yeah, that's a good
you,
idea.
you might end up liking it. So, if there's a mock available, you ain't got nothing to do, go ahead, sign up and try something different.
Okay. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens here. Comes around to me. What what dart throws are you liking in later rounds? Let's
Um,
give me one quarterback, one running back, one wide receiver, one tight end.
okay. I mean, the quarterback. I'm not gonna keep reusing him. I'm gonna say him anyway. Because when he finishes like QB3 this year, I want everyone to think of me. But Anthony Richardson. That's of course my dart throw in round 14, 15 at this point.
Uh-huh.
But also someone in redraft that goes pretty low. My favorite
Yeah.
dart throw is JJ McCarthy. JJ McCarthy, I feel like is just in one of the best positions there is. Every quarterback that is coached by Kevin O'Connell becomes fantasy relevant, and
Yeah.
until someone changes that, then it's going to continue to be true. It didn't matter if it was Josh Dobbs. It didn't matter if it was Nick Mullins. It didn't matter. He's still going to be fantasy viable.
Yeah.
The running back that I love to take in later rounds. I'm going to give you two. One is Braylon Allen. I love Braylon Allen. I love the talent of Braylon Allen. I love the age of Braylon Allen. Braylon Allen has the opportunity to take the Montgomery role that I know that's going to be going in New York.
Right.
So I love him really late. I also love Trey Benson from the Cardinals.
So
Um,
do I.
yeah, one thing that James Conner has shown is that he can be great, but also he can deal with some injuries. And if James Conner were to go down, the Cardinals have one of the better run blocking schemes in the NFL.
Yeah.
I mean, they like I said, they're top 10 in run block win rate. So if Trey Benson can be the talented guy he is behind a good offensive line, he could end up being a top 12 running back this year.
Easily. Easily. I mean, just like some of the other players, Connor might start out as RB1, but they'll be saying that Trey Benson can't take over that spot, because
Yeah,
Connor's close to 30 now?
yeah, no, I think he's over 30 now. I'm not saying like he's 35 or anything, but I think he might be 31, or
He's that
he's
old?
exactly 30.
Damn. He's Junkins. That's actually good. Not a bad spot for Junkins in 10th round. And plus, we everybody thinks that he's going to get suspended, but it might not happen until next year.
Yep.
Shoot, look at it took what 2 years for Ray Rice, or a year,
Hmm.
2 years, right?
I like that pick a lot there, Huncho.
Dobbins, I like Dobbins a lot too.
Yeah, we have all these guys that were picked ahead of Dobbins who have question marks, and out of all these guys who have question marks, J.K. Dobbins has been the only person that's been like, oh yeah, he might be the RB1, in Denver.
Yeah, and Stephen Jackson. Yeah, we're all big Fields fans,
Oh yeah,
big time, man. And when am I moonwalking? I am going to try to get my granddaughter to record me doing it. I tried to do it last night, and I look stupid recording myself. I try to set up my system here to do it live, and you don't want to see my bottom half only. Well, maybe Mel does. I don't know. So I'll get my granddaughter this weekend, and the video will be out and going. That's the game plan. Goats. So what would you like me to do to hit 500? You tell me. Give me some suggestions to do. One of the suggestions I think is going to do an ice bucket challenge. I forget this is 15 rounds. Been mock drafting 22 rounds, and then the dynasty one's 24 rounds.
Oh yeah.
Three of them we practice squad or taxi squad. All right.
Yeah,
How about we both do it?
Yes, it was her that because that's the reason why. I don't hear about Dallas Goddard a whole lot, but I forgot he did deal with a lot of injuries last year.
Mm-hmm.
He has some pretty decent playoff games too.
What's the Gatorade bucket? Like a bucket full of Gatorade? I
Yeah,
won't do
I was
that.
thinking like
No, oh
the
no, man.
Gatorade, the big Gatorade dispenser.
Oh no, no, no. Thank you. You ever? We have talked about doing it to joining Spotify and Apple. It's one of the things we're working on in the future. Um, so just stay tuned for that. Stay tuned for that. Probably, hopefully, by the start of the season, we will be doing that. We have other things in the mix too. That all right.
You know, one thing I cannot believe. I cannot believe that Caleb Williams has not gone yet.
He has it.
No.
Hmm. And see, and that's funny.
Oh,
um,
too soon.
yeah, it's a subliminal message to him. See, that's funny because that's one of the things that when I was talking about how different the dynasty draft is compared to like this, he went he went number 2 in the second round, 212.
Mm.
The guy went Josh Allen and Caleb Williams
Yeah, man, it's rare. I mean, I've seen Caleb go in the first a few times too. Yeah,
in the dynasty draft.
yeah, the dynasty draft, yeah, in the first round. I'm not saying one. I'm saying one overall. But I've seen him go in the first round quite a bit.
Okay. Hopefully one of the guys that I'm really high on comes back around for me. If not, I'll switch gears and get one of the other running backs that I'm high on. So we talked about on the show how where are you going to draft like Braylon Allen?
I'm going to let him fall where he is. Um, if somebody reaches, if someone reaches on him, then they reach for him.
Right.
But I mean, as of now, right, we're close to 30 running backs in. His ADP is still like 10 to 15 running backs away. So like I said,
Yeah.
I'm taking him. I'm taking him in around 14, 15 every single time.
So let's talk about Dallas. Dallas's backfield real quick. With I read this week that Miles Sanders was taking RB1 snaps with the Javante. So do you think that's smoke and mirrors? No. So you think he might be running back one, and then where do you think Jaden Blue falls in that?
I mean, haven't been hearing good reports about Jaden Blue. I don't know if you've heard. We're hearing that he's lazy. He
Really?
doesn't. Yeah, that's the report came out. He's lazy. They're concerned about his work ethic.
I haven't
That's
seen any of that.
that's concerning. But I always haven't. I wasn't high on the Jaden Blue train like a lot were.
Like me,
Only
like me.
like you. And the only reason is because The starting running back for Texas last year got hurt before the season started, and so he was kind of thrust into the starting role,
Okay.
and he lost it to someone else. And it wasn't that he was severely significantly better than Jaden Blue, but it just like he was just more consistent. But Jaden Blue had the big playability,
Right.
so that kind of concerned me. Like he couldn't hold that starting spot. Um, and now it's the NFL. You're hearing the things that you're hearing. Like he doesn't have great work ethic. Well, that will cause you to lose your job in college. Like if you aren't
Yeah.
showing up to work every day, like they'll just give someone the other spot
That's
because yeah,
that's
it's gonna work.
remember last year I had a lot of shares of Jermaine Burton last year. A whole lot, especially in best ball, man. I was
Mm,
talking him up. He's gonna come in and be wide receiver 3. He's going, or if Higgins goes away, he'll be wide receiver 2. And then
mm-hmm.
you start hearing the same thing. His work ethic suck.
Yeah,
And that's something that followed him from college too, because there's some off-field issues with him, but they said the same thing in college. He was kind of lackadaisical.
yeah,
So that's something Ghost that you need to pay attention to, especially with the rookies. If they're saying that stuff in college about college, chances are they'll probably be the same in the NFL. When you think it could
exactly.
change, you think they'd be smart enough where it's changed, but just because something gets drafted, especially if you're a late round draft pick, it does not guarantee a spot.
Not at all.
You know, we've seen we've seen late round draft picks, running backs, wide receivers, tight ends that were supposed to be kind of ballers, not make it. Then you get a UDFA guy that just
Hmm.
balls the hell out because he
Yeah,
wants it. You know.
exactly, exactly, man.
All right. So the Jaguars. What running backs are you trusting on the Jaguars? I'm I'm
Um,
I'm taking. I like this guy.
I like him too, but at the end of the day, I just don't know. Um, trying to think, who was our running back? Who was our running back when Liam Cohen was the OC in LA? Was it Cam Akers?
Cam Akers, Daryl Henderson, and I think Ronnie Rivers.
Okay. I just don't know how he's going to use. I don't know what he values because if we go with what I think he values, there could be some serious value in Travis Etienne. There could
Yeah,
be some serious value in Bashal Tutin, but there also could be some value in LaQuint Allen.
yeah, and that's funny you said it because he's something that and I'm targeting late rounds. I'm
Hmm.
taking a dark throw at because I'm not hearing good things about Tank Bigsby. You know,
Yeah,
the only people I'm hearing talking about is Tootin and Etn.
yeah. The only reason why I'm kind of scared off from Tutin is because of the fumble issues and you know how I am with fumbling. Like I hear
Yeah,
that I'm kind of out.
I
So
I know. We're not going to go there.
no, 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 I'm not gonna go there.
Come on.
It's
Oh, that's my guy. Yeah, I love
Wandale.
Wandale down here too, of
Yeah,
course.
he's a he's a good late round guy too.
Oh
Mason
yeah,
Taylor. See, they got Mason Wandale, Higgins, Etn, Kelsey, Mayfield. Pretty strong team. Like everybody's got some pretty strong teams, man. This would be kind of a scary league to play in. They're pretty competitive. Well, already got Jack Besh, so I can't. My other one of my dart throws is Deontay Thornton for the Raiders.
oh yeah. We definitely talked about him.
Yeah.
That height, the
You're
height
probably,
we
you're
see,
probably
man.
sick of me talking about him, but I do love me some Deontay Thornton, man.
Oh yeah, I know.
Pretty soon I'm gonna get the see me telling no more Thornton talk, please. I'm done. Just like when
all thrown out.
every time I mentioned Jacoby Myers, he'd roll his eyes like, okay, so I need to stop talking about him. Otherwise, he's going to kick me off the show.
All right.
3 more picks. I'm going to draft a defense and go no defense.
Oh no, I don't draft defense.
So speak on that a little bit.
Yeah, I don't draft defense because defense is the most unpredictable, and I think it actually is streamable. Like
Yeah.
for example, if you look at the defensive rankings here, if you get through 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, if you get through 12 teams,
Mm-hmm.
the Rams aren't going to be picked, right?
Right.
And the Rams, I mean, what counts as points in fantasy? Sacks do. The Rams are going to be one of the better teams in sacks, and you can get them for free. And not to make it a Rams thing, but I mean, even like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 12, like the Chargers, the Chiefs, the Texans, like these teams have great defenses. Like,
right.
I'd rather just stream defenses, and once we find out who the weak offenses are in the NFL this year,
okay,
we can just stream it that way.
So then you'll drop the least effective person on your bench and pick up a defense.
Or I mean, even sometimes I'll just drop the defense for another defense the next week.
Okay.
Because I could just let's say like for example, no disrespect to the Raiders out there, but if the Raiders are playing a bad team, or I'll just pick the Raiders defense or the underrated, but the team that's playing the Raiders that week.
Here's another one of my favorite players right here. Supposedly the next Michael Thomas. We'll see. This is gonna be a nice preseason this season to watch some of these rookies, especially the late round running backs, and see how they do.
I'm very interested to see these rookie running backs in preseason.
What about how many leagues do you have kickers in? I think
Zero.
I honestly think that kickers should not be in fantasy football. In fact, I had my sister, my brother-in-law were in my home league, and at one time he had 3 kickers on his team. That's why they got booted though too, because he wasn't paying attention. But he literally had 3 kickers on his team, 3 kickers and 2 defenses.
Yeah, that's crazy.
No, and they weren't even the best defenses. All right. See, we talked about Jaden Blue, and you scared everybody off of him so far.
So look, Braylon went 13th round.
Okay.
Yep.
A sniper.
Got sniped by Mill there.
Isaiah Garando. What's your thoughts on him?
I'm not a big Garando fan. I don't think he's a good running back for that team. He's a better weapon. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Yes.
Like he's a good complement running back. But if he has to carry the whole load, then I don't really like him a whole lot.
That's why I think James Jordan will end up being a running back too.
I think he could end up being a running back too also.
He's what I've read and I've heard and stuff is he's like he's built and runs like a Jordan Mason.
Yeah.
All right. All right, here we go. Get my boy here. I love me some Dylan Sampson.
Yes,
his stock is going up right now.
Yes, it is.
I'm here all for it too. So I've seen and I forgot that he came back. Hunter Renfrow. If you're in a deep league or like a dynasty style league, would you take a late flyer on him? Because
I,
everything I'm seeing and reading is pretty good.
I just think it's so much going on down there. I don't know if I would, even in the deeper leagues, just because so over there right now, of course, they just drafted Ted. Um, they have Leggett, who they took in the first round.
Right? Yeah,
They
Crocker.
have Thielen. They have Coker,
Yeah,
who I
David
like.
Moore. David Moore, right?
David Moore, and they have Jimmy Horn Jr. And then it's Hunter Renfro. Um, I don't know. That'd be tough. That's a lot of guys to feed.
Yeah. All right. Do you play IDP at all?
Yes, I played IDP before. Yes.
I like IDP. I have a startup IDP league. It's pretty interesting. I'm still trying to get used to it. Usually I'll stream players unless I get somebody good that has a nice bye week that I can just keep there. All right.
We're in the 15th round already.
I know.
Mm. Are we sleeping on Geno Smith this year?
Yep. And
I think we are too.
that kind of hurts me to say. It took a minute for me to be okay. It took me a minute for me to be okay with Pete Carroll being the coach because I still have a bad taste in my mouth from when he coached SC, and then of course coaching the Seattle Seahawks. So it took me a minute to warm up to that. Um, it took me a minute to warm up to Geno Smith too, but he's highly underrated,
I
and he's
think so.
going and he is going late round, man.
Yeah. I mean, I just picked him because for discussion purposes, but he's not drafted. I mean, if he is, he's rarely drafted and is
Yeah,
used around this time. Um, I mean, that guy finished a top 12 QB, I think, last year, top 13.
hmm
He was a little bit under being a QB1 or was a QB1, but we never talk about him. No one picks him. I mean, that dude can throw the ball. Like he can throw it very well, and he has
yeah.
very good weapons. I don't understand why we don't draft him higher.
So you have right now, we have Cam Ward, Lawrence Penix. Penix, why isn't he going higher? You know,
I don't know.
we talked about that. He's based in the same offense as a KOC runs. All right, here we go. Here we go. They're Zach Robinson, him and KOC both coached for the Rams. They took the same system to where they're at right now.
Mm-hmm.
And we saw a sampling of Penix last year, but he's going late. You know, I like Jalen Noel too.
I love Jalen Noel.
I think he might beat out Mitchie. I don't think Mitchie ever fully recovered from his cancer to 100%. Look at
Yeah, I mean,
so
I'm
look at
surprised that.
Steve taking
I'll be
Josh
surprised if.
Hunter. Yeah.
Go ahead. Go ahead. I'm sorry. What were you saying?
See, Steve took Jaquez Hunter.
That was an excellent pick. I don't
Sniper
believe.
took Kareem Hunt.
I do not believe in handcuffs. I really don't. But this is
I
not a handcuff situation, in my opinion. You know what? I think it's going to be I'm taking your job pick. So
Yeah,
it's not really a handcuff to me.
yeah. I'm not a handcuffed person either. I do have I have Brees Hall and Braylon Allen in my home dynasty league, but I generally don't. To me, that's a waste of a spot on your roster. When you can have a next caliber wide receiver, tight end. How many tight ends do you generally carry on the team?
So I'm usually it depends. So a few days ago we were talking about depth at positions you think you're weak at.
Yeah.
If I am in a position I am in now where the tight end that I wanted didn't fall to me, I'm usually going with depth at tight end. I will go with 3 or 4 tight ends just to cover my bases in case somebody blows up, and then you can drop the rest and
Right.
maneuver your roster around later. But I believe in strength in numbers when you have a weakness at that position.
Yeah, I'll carry at least 2, 3, and that's it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'll probably carry a little bit more in this dynasty league, but we'll see how that all plays out when I get to there right now. So, all right, Ghost Man. Hey, appreciate everybody showing up, showing out. That was a hell of a draft. We'll be back Monday. We'll probably be over the draft and look at go over the ADPs and who we liked, where they went, and stuff like we've been doing. So, everybody have a nice weekend. You got any final words there, JX?
Yeah. Go Cubs.
I wish I could say go Angels, but that's gonna fall on deaf ears, and I'll get mad because yeah. You're welcome, Sniper. Welcome, always for being part of the show. We appreciate everybody in the comments. It makes it more fun for us when we see comments and stuff like this. And yeah, go Cubs.
And,
Make it get a difference. Make a difference, man.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it. There it is.
Come on.